Good evening and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Fatima Siddiqui. First news headlines. Tinubu vows end to insecurity as NAV unveils attack helicopters. Nigeria, Angola partner to enhance power generation, water supply. US gives assurance to unlock investment in Nigeria's mining sector. NCC begs state to cut telecom taxes. NIMASA unveils service charter to improve efficiency. Federal government plans sanction for hospitals rejecting gunshot victims. Federal government targets investment in agriculture to curb rising cost of food items. Afenifere asks Southwest governors to equip Amotekun. 240,000 out-of-school children in Ondo Alami, SUBEB says. The Tigress intensifies training, ready to pick Olympic tickets. Now, the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has reiterated his administration's commitment to ending the insecurity plague in the country. The president stated this when he inducted 2 attack combat helicopters and 1 mobility aircraft for use by the Nigerian Air Force. He said the acquisition of the helicopters and the induction symbolize the commitment of his administration to the nation's security. The federal government and its Angola counterparts have officially united to enhance water supply and power generation within their respective borders. The Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Professor Joseph, underscored the significance of the partnership, stressing the need for both nations to exchange technical expertise and knowledge in pivotal sectors. He highlighted the primary focus on improving citizens' lives through advancement in water supply and hydropower generation. The United States of America has assured to unlock investments in Nigeria's mining sector. The U.S. government gave the assurance based on the resolve to strengthen collaboration between Nigeria and the U.S. on mining development, for which both countries have formed a working group to come up with the modalities of their partnership. The Nigerian Communications Commission has appealed to state and local government areas across the country to cut taxes imposed on telecom companies, asserting that excessive taxation will be counterproductive to the growth of the industry. The executive vice chairman of NCC, Aminu Maida, lamented that with between 50 to 55% taxes already imposed on telecom operators, it will be difficult to attract foreign investments into the sector, in line with President Bola Tinubu's directive to the Commission. The Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency has unveiled Service Charter, a program designed to enhance accountability, transparency, and efficiency in service delivery in the Nigerian maritime domain. The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, while unveiling the program in Abuja, stated that the launch of the Service Charter is a significant milestone in the effort to enhance the efficiency, transparency, and customer focus of the maritime sector. The Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare on Tuesday expressed concern over the continued rejection of gunshot victims by hospitals in the country. This, the ministry said, was against the provisions of the Gunshot Act 2017, which mandates all medical facilities to provide for the compulsory treatment and care for victims of gunshots and related matters. The ministry called on medical facilities to comply with the act, noting that strategies are being put in place by the ministry to ensure compliance to the act by Nigerian healthcare facilities. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, said that the federal government is currently exploring strategies to boost agricultural production to tackle rising prices of food and commodities in the country. The minister Nigeria, who spoke alongside the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Doris Zoka, said the only way to address the situation is to boost agricultural production. The Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere has said the rising cases of killings, abductions and other heinous crimes pervading the country and the southwest zone required a different approach, especially from the governors, to protect citizens' lives and property. Afenifere also called on southwest governors to adequately equip Amotekun Corps to be able to checkmate the marauders perpetrating various evils in the zone. The Ondo State Basic Education Board has expressed concern that no fewer than 240,000 children in the state are out of school. SUBEB chairman in the state, Victor Olabimita, who raised the alarm, sought collective effort from stakeholders to combat the menace. The last on the news is sports. Nigeria's senior women national team, the Tigers, are intensifying trainings in its camp in Antwerp, Belgium, venue of the Olympic Women's Qualifying Tournament that begins Thursday. Training under the watchful eyes of head coach Brenna Wakama, the team has continued to show determination and unbridled enthusiasm to make the ticket amid tough opposition from hosts Belgium, USA, and Senegal. We have come to the end of the news. Here's a recap of the story. Tinubu vows end to insecurity as NAV unveils attack helicopters. Nigeria, Angola partner to enhance power generation, water supply. US gives assurance to unlock investment in Nigeria's mining sector. NCC begs state to cut telecom taxes. NIMASA unveils service charter to improve efficiency. Federal government plans sanction for hospitals rejecting gunshot victims. Federal government targets investment in agriculture to curb rising cost of food items. Afenifere asks Southwest governors to equip Amotekun. 240,000 out-of-school children in Ondo alarming, SUBEB says. The Tigress intensifies training, ready to pick Olympic tickets. Thank you for watching Justeventonline news at 9. Don't compromise yourself. You are all you have got. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com. And to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tap at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Fatima Sidki.